What's going on, guys? JD at JD's Custom Buggies. Got this Carter Talon here. I'm actually looking for an entirely different problem, so I'm looking for a ghost, but I ended up taking apart the transmission, and the problem is not in the transmission, so I'll have to look elsewhere. But in the meantime, I figured you guys have never seen the inside of one of these things, that this would be a good opportunity to show you. So this is one of the coolest little, simplest little transmissions ever. That's the old gasket. So what it's comprised of is you got your cover. All these bearings is coming out of the cover. I'm going to have to tap it back in. Yeah, we'll get it in there. So you got bearings in your cover. You got bearings inside the case. You have your output shaft, which will, in this case, it goes out to the reverse box, but it could be a sprocket or anything else. And then you have your gear set. So what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to go grab a razor blade real quick, and we're going to scrape that off real quick while I put a gasket on. So take a look inside that transmission. I came to class unprepared, so I'm just going to clean the surface off real quick. Everything really looks pretty good in here. Didn't service this not too long ago. Put a different gear set in it. This buggy belongs to, I'm going to screw up his last name, I'm just going to say Scott. Because it's one of them last names, unless I see it on paper, I will definitely murder it. And put a different gear set in here that's a little shorter. He's going to be racing with this when the MBX season finally gets over our, I don't know, what do you call it, the Corona delay. And he's going to be one of our rookies, one of our new guys. So he's looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward. We got quite a few. Hopefully we can get back to normal life soon enough and get racing again. There we go. Just wanted to pop that bearing back in there. Alright, so we got our bearings. This is our output shaft for our clutch. It locks into this bearing, and then we have our gear set. The gear set's fairly simple. It's comprised of two different cogs here. This one's going to go in first. And then that one slides over the output shaft. It's splined. And it all kind of locks together. And then your clutch shaft goes in here, and that's how they're all meshed together. So dowel pins are in the case. So here's our gasket, and they seem to be good over here. So gasket goes in like such. You get these two tabs here, you just kind of bend them down. My dirty greasy hands. Let's see, one there. Let's get it right on the dowel pin. Bend our tab. All our bolt holes are lining up. And we just kind of try to get it lined up like so. And I might have to turn the clutch shaft just to get it to mesh, but that's basically, there we go. Now we're locked in. And if you look, as I'm turning the clutch shaft, boom, it's turning our output shaft over there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts, and then you play the little game of what bolt do you think goes where. They usually stick out of the hole about, I would say 3/8 of an inch. That one's sticking out too much. That's too much. We're gonna go back here. Goes in one of these. There we go. And we have our two shorter bolts. And actually, there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our other one. 6. They all stick out about the same distance. So if you ever take the bolts out and lose track, you know, as long as they, even when you're putting the motor together, they're usually sticking out just about the same distance. slow. And just give it a little tweak. Okay. That's in. So now we're just going to put our clutch back on. And I had sliders in it, and I had it sitting in there last night. I'm pretty sure they're good when I set it in. Now, one trick you can do is this. Putting the belt on. I'll stick this on the shaft real quick so I can free my hands up. What I'll do is squeeze the pulley, put the belt in the pulley to give myself a little slack. Let go on me. It just gives myself a little slack to get over the variator. And bang, this way I can make sure, because I have sliders in there and I don't want to upset those. That was already set up the way it was. So that lets me get our drive face. So pretty. Okay. And it's 1, 2. We got a 17? Yes, we do. I'm gonna use an electric. Yeah, battery's dead. That should be more than enough to keep them in place. Then as far as filling it, again, probably the most simplest system ever. And you guys might like this trick because this can be a pain. Oops, it's 12 millimeter, isn't it? No, it's 10. I got an 8 on it. Done. Okay. So what I did is I went to Tractor Supply. Hopefully I got enough fluid in there. I bought this oil can. It's the old school style oil can. What's nice, you can just set it right here on the floor, plug it in, and I got a feeling I'm gonna have to fill it. Yep. Well, I really came to class unprepared. This will give you a good example because these bottles usually come with these, and that'd be kind of awkward. So because this holds a quart, I'm just going to put enough in here to fill the transmission so we can get it out of here. Yeah, that seems like it'd be plenty. RP in there, only the good stuff. Okay. So I'm just basically going to pump this and check it periodically. When it starts coming out, you know I got enough. Not yet. Yep, okay. Try not to be so clumsy. Alright. There we go. That's it. Transmission's done. Like I said, we didn't really take it apart to do anything to it, just to check it out, because we got a different situation which we're going to show you on a different video. But that's it. So if you've never seen it, it's really no black magic to it. That's what's in there, and it's pretty easy. So if you like what you see, give it a like, and by all means subscribe. Pretty soon we're going to be giving away a CVT system that's very similar to what you see here. Same components. It's going to be an Oco variator with a Banjing faceplate. We're going to have an Oco racing clutch, yellow SSPG torque spring, a Banjing snowflake bell, and the variator shim kit so you can tune your stuff, and a nice brand new Gates premium belt. So that should set you up pretty good in your buggy. So thanks for joining us once again. Keep tuning in, and we'll see you next time. JD's out.